Hi, good evening. Welcome to Unacademy. Myself Sudheer Kumar, mathematics faculty. So today we are going to discuss about vectors. Right. Before going to start the topic, let us see this. So this is Unacademy Plus. Are you Plus subscriber? Hi. Are you Plus subscriber? Let us see the benefits of Plus. First one is premium content at affordable price. Structured live courses plus dedicated live doubt clearing sessions. Quizzes at regular intervals for self-analysis, batches for complete preparation, test series for DPPs, full-length mocks, etc. with analysis, single subscription for unlimited access, everything under single plus subscription. So there are 20 plus top educators, 10 plus batches, 250 plus courses, 2000 plus lessons, and many more added every day. So if you want to become a plus subscriber or new active learner, when asked the referral code, please use this code SUDHEERLIVE Sudheer. Thank you. So let us see that what are vectors. This is also known as vector algebra. So what is this vector algebra? Where we'll use this concept? Usually vectors will use in three-dimensional geometry, right? So if you take this one, we'll say that it is a ray, or this is a line, or this is a line segment, right? This is line segment, this is a line, and this is ray. If we consider this line segment and if the arrow mark is between the endpoints, then we'll call this as can you say that what is it? Can you chart? So this is called directed line, right? This directed line we'll use for to represent the vectors, right? No? That so the directed line segment, if it is line segment, the directed line segment has the magnitude as well as direction also. So here we should recall the concepts. What is a vector and what is a scalar? So the quantity which has only the magnitude, direction is regardless, irrespective of direction. If a quantity has magnitude only, then it is called scalar, right? Suppose weight, height, time. So these are all scalar because it has the magnitude only, no direction. When it comes to velocity, it has the magnitude as well as direction also. So the quantity which has both magnitude and direction is called a vector. A quantity which has only the magnitude is called scalar. Clear? So let us clear the concept here. If you come and join in the special classes, you will learn more number of questions, MCQs, which help you to crack EAMCET 2021. ఇక్కడ మీరు కాన్సెప్ట్ నేర్చుకున్నట్టయితే ఆ క్వశ్చన్స్ అప్లికేషన్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేవి నా స్పెషల్ క్లాస్లో టీచ్ చేస్తాను. సో మీరు నా స్పెషల్ క్లాస్కి వచ్చి జాయిన్ అయినట్టయితే చాలా డిఫరెంట్ బిట్స్ని నేర్చుకుంటారు, ఎంసీక్యూస్ని ఎలా చేయాలి అనేది. రైట్, మీకు విపులంగా వివరించబడుతుంది, అలాగే షార్ట్ కట్ కూడా చెప్పబడుతుంది. సో ఐ హోప్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్ యూ టు స్కోర్ బెటర్ ఇన్ ద upcoming examinations, right? Okay, so let us take a line segment, a directed line segment. Suppose this is a directed line segment. Usually I'm using the right hand, so I feel convenient to draw this side, but it's not mandatory to use the same side. No? A and B, right? So in this, so this line segment, directed line segment, has magnitude as well as the direction also, so that it is called a vector, right? So it is denoted by vector AB. Will represent like this. So in this case, A denotes initial point, right? Initial point, and B denotes end point, or it is also called terminal point, right? So the distance between initial point and terminal point is called magnitude. In this case, we can call this is the length of the directed line segment also. So the magnitude is denoted by, we know that this is vector, we'll apply this like modulus, because length is always positive, right? Never negative. So that we'll use the modulus. This is called magnitude of vector AB. So how to find the magnitude of vector AB? We'll see that later, right? So let us see the components. What is some new terminology we'll learn here, because this concept is newly introduced in intermediate, right? So let us see that position vector. So the position vector is, if you take the three-dimensional geometry, so let us draw this one. So consider this as an axis. Sorry for that. Next, this is another axis. Suppose this is one more axis. So consider this as x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is z-axis. This is origin, right? So here, if you use the 3D shape, if you locate a point in this space, suppose let it be take P, x comma y comma z. So the line segment which is joining from origin to the directed line, origin to the point, this is called OP, vector OP. So vector OP is called position vector. Generally we will represent it. This is position vector, right? Next, if you take this more than one point, let it be take, here it is Q, x1 comma y1 comma z1, right? So any directed line segment which is joined from the origin to the given point is called position vector only. So position vector usually will represent by OP only one, but if it is more than one, we should represent other letter. So this is also called one position vector, right? If suppose there is a point R, x2 comma y2 comma z2. So if you join this, so this is also called position vector, right? So if these are position vectors, all the vectors having the same initial point, right? So if two or more vectors having the same initial point, those are called co-initial vectors. So these three also called co-initial vectors, right now? These three also called co-initial vectors. So let us see the types of vectors. So co-initial vectors is completed anyhow. So the next one is zero vectors. So what is zero vector? Let us take this is A and this is also A. Or if it moves A to B and B to C and again it stops at A. So the distance between A and A is 0 only, so that it is called zero vector. The vector A is called 0 vector, right? The next one is unit vector. So what is the unit vector? Can you say that now? What is unit vector? So do you have any idea? ఇక్కడ జీరో వెక్టర్ గురించి చెప్తాను. దూరం ఏ నుంచి ఏ పాయింట్కి దూరం జీరో అయినట్టుగైతే అది లేదా పొడవు దాన్ని శూన్య జీరో వెక్టర్ అంటారు. సదిశ, శూన్య సదిశ అంటాను. Scalar is adisa, vector is sadisa, right? If you go to the unit vector whose magnitude is 1, a vector whose magnitude is 1, then it is called unit vector. So suppose if the mod or vector AP equal to 1 unit, the distance between them is 1 unit, then there is no doubt it is called unit vector, right? And the next one, collinear vectors. What are these collinear vectors? So the collinear vectors are if two or more vectors parallel to a straight line. So regardless of the position and magnitude, if two or more vectors parallel to a straight line, then it is then they are called collinear vectors. That's all. Right, ma? Next, equal vectors. The next one is equal vectors. So what are equal vectors? So here two vectors, let it be take a bar and b bar. Two vectors, vector A and vector B. Right? Here it is, these two are said to be equal vectors when their magnitudes are same. So here magnitudes are same. Magnitudes are same and directions regardless of the position of their initial points. So if two vectors are equal, then they are represented as a bar or vector A equal to vector B. We'll read this as a bar and b bar also for our convenience, right? So negative vector, and the next one is negative vector. What is the negative vector? What is negative vector? A vector whose magnitude is same as that of the given vector. A vector whose magnitude is same as that of the given vector, but it has opposite direction, but it is opposite in direction, right? Suppose AB is a vector that can be written as minus BA. So magnitude is same, just initial and terminal points only will flipped or changed. Then the vectors are said to be negative vectors. The negative vector of AB is denoted by minus BA vector, right? That's it. These are the different types of vectors. So let us go to the next one. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video and like my video, right? So the next one is, let us see the addition of vectors. So the addition of vectors are AB is a vector and BC is another vector. If the resultant vector is AC, suppose let us consider this is A bar and this is B bar. So the addition of AB and BC vectors is, or resultant vector is A bar plus C bar. Sorry, A bar plus B bar in this direction, right? So when it is satisfied, so the vector AC equal to the vector AB plus vector BC. If this equation is satisfied, then it is called triangular law of vector addition, or triangle law of vector addition, right? Next one. So this is called triangle of vector addition. In additions only, we have law of parallelogram of law of vector addition also. So what is the parallelogram law of vector addition? Parallelogram of law of vector addition. So the parallelogram law of vector addition is, if you take three vectors, suppose this is OA vector OA, and this is vector OB. So let it be considered this is A bar and B bar. So as we know that, draw the parallel side parallel to OB. So let it be considered as AC, the vector AC is parallel to OB. So by using the triangle law of vector addition, we get this result as, if it is B bar in parallelogram, here also draw the parallel side which is the vector OA. So opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So we can write this as vector B and this is vector A. So if we move in this direction, we can write this result is vector A plus vector B. If you move in this direction also. If you move in this direction, we can write vector B bar plus vector B plus vector A. Isn't it? So by using these two conditions, resultants, we can write the vector A bar plus vector B bar equal to vector B plus vector A. So when the sum of the two vectors is same in any order, then we'll say that it satisfies the commutative law of addition, right? Similarly, we can a property, commutative property of addition. So we can we can prove that associative property also will be satisfied. So here the other one is, suppose if it is vector A plus vector B plus vector C equal to vector A plus half vector B plus vector C, right? So this is called associative property. Associative property of addition, right? So this is about brief introductions of vectors and addition of vectors. So we'll discuss in the next class its components of vectors. So if you want to learn ఈ క్లాస్ కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్టయితే, మీరు ఇంకా బాగా ఎంసీక్యూస్ నేర్చుకోవాలనుకున్నట్లయితే, ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్ ఇన్ మై స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్. So you're all welcome for my special classes, right? So you will be benefited. మీకు తప్పకుండా బెనిఫిట్ కలుగుతుంది స్పెషల్ క్లాసెస్ జాయిన్ అయినట్టయితే. ఎంసీక్యూస్ బాగా అర్థమైనట్టుగా ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ వుడ్ బి టేకెన్. సో మీకు బాగా మంచి మార్క్స్ వచ్చేటట్టుగా 2021 ఎంసెట్లో ఏపీ కానీ తెలంగాణలో కానీ మంచి మార్క్స్ వచ్చే విధంగా ఉంటుంది. సో ఐ హోప్ సో యూ అండర్స్టాండ్, రైట్? మీకు బాగా అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ప్లీజ్ కమెంట్, like, share and comment. Don't forget to join in my special classes. Thank you.